Good evening. It's 9/16/2020 and it's 7:39 p.m. This evening we have Filmop USA and we have Bruno Niklaus from Filmop USA, and welcome to Clean and Comfort. Good evening, Bruno.
Good evening, everybody. How are you doing?
And don't forget, we have wonderful Liz with us here. And
Hi.
good evening, Liz.
Hi, everybody. Hi, Bruno.
Hi, Liz.
Hi, Bruno. So, Bruno, the wonderful Filmop, I hear so much about this company. Could you tell us a little bit about Filmop USA?
Yes, please. Thank you very much for inviting me today to this podcast. It's really a pleasure to be able to talk to cleaning professionals in the industry. Filmop is a kind of a very a story of three brothers from Italy having a vision of creating very innovative and very high quality cleaning systems for the world, actually. The company has been founded 40 years ago up in the Venetian Valley called the Veneto. And again, there are three brothers 40 years ago, and they had a project to produce great cleaning products. Everything Filmop does is inject and molded up in this Venetian Veneto Valley. The big family organization. There's no stock. There's no like a stock on the stock market. It's privately owned by the three brothers. Family orientation, and everything they do is really making the cleaner and the cleaning organization more efficient, products more ergonomic, and more productive. And that's what they do since 40 years. They have developed numerous patents, global patents. They have developed numerous new innovation. And it's really, again, moving dirt out of the building, being ergonomic, being innovative, change the industry to the better. And that's Filmop, a global organization. They manufacture in Italy again, and they ship to Australia. They ship to Middle East. They ship some stuff to Japan. They're very strong in the European market. And since about 10 years, they're also in the American market because they want to bring also innovation and the systems to the American end users.
All right, so Filmop, is there a website, Bruno? And how do you spell it for our listeners?
Okay, there are two websites. The Filmop Global, FILMOP.com. That's the global website. And for the specific American consumers and end users, we have FilmopUSA.com. FILMOPUSA.com. The reason why we have two websites is because the Filmop product category is very numerous. There's a lot of products they developed the last 40 years. And if you're just like a newcomer to the company, you're going to get overwhelmed by the offering they have. So for the American market, we wanted to make the offering more selective. So once you start looking at the Filmop, you are going step by step and not being overwhelmed by thousands of products they have on the website. So we have a different website for the American market versus to the European market. The name Filmop Filmop, really comes to two words. One is filament, and the other one is mop. So the filament in Italian is this thread of the mop, and the mop is the mop. That's why it's called Filmop. Filmop. Again, if you look at the global competition, we have numerous European competition. We have, Vermop. We have Matic in the UK. We have numerous other European competitors. In America, we have Rubbermaid, and Filmop is probably one of the most innovative and quality manufacturer in the commercial cleaning industry currently in the world.
So Bruno, I know of your company. I've used your products, and I've used products from other companies also. Our hospital currently uses your product, and that's why we welcomed you to Clean and Comfort. We also have used products from some of the companies that you have called. We won't mention them, but we have used other companies that you've called. So we are currently using what you're offering. So that says a lot. That says a lot for the product. So tell us, what types of products? I wish we had a visual, but that's why I asked you to introduce your website for our listeners. So what makes for instance, the housekeeping cards that we use, what makes it different?
Yeah, that's a good question. And when I joined Filmop 5 years ago, I really did not understand what they were really offering. I just knew they had something different, but I really didn't understand. So I had to study it. And today, I have to really say one of the core products we have is a housekeeping card. It's called the Alpha Cleaning Card. And first of all, the basis is really extraordinary material what they produce. They're injecting a copolymer plastic. So the plastic what you have in your product, it's a kind of a flexible plastic, and that is on purpose because the flexible plastic absorbs shock, absorbs noise. So absorbing shock is a huge benefit because the product will last for a long time period because it's not a single polymer, it's a copolymer product. Single polymer products, they get brittle and they break down after 2-3 years of use. Copolymer products will last longer time. So what they created is, first of all, an incredible plastic material which I have never seen anywhere in the world, and I don't know how they do it. It's probably like a marinara sauce where they put, polymers in it and put rubber in it, and it's maybe a secret recipe what they do. But it's also a closed cell plastic, so it's very easy to clean, very easy to maintain. It's also very scratch resistant. So the base material is really, from my standpoint of view, incredible material. Every time I present this to end users, I'm always amazed how.
So Bruno, I hate to interrupt, but I know we are I think you're in Boston and Liz is upstate New York. So when you speak, if you could just speak directly into your phone or your microphone, because you're going in and out.
I'm sorry. Okay, I'm trying. Yeah, I'm trying. I have a headphone here, so
You
I'm
you
trying
sound
to.
you sound super clear now.
Okay, thank you. Yeah,
Okay.
so the material is one thing, and I'm really always very proud to present that because it is a really great plastic material. One thing, and the other thing, what they made is it's a Lego system. So the housekeeping cart can be customized, can be configured in many different options according to the needs of the end users. And that is really, again, an incredible creation. I asked once my boss, which is one of the owners, how many tools do you have, did you produce to make a cart like that? And he said, it is incredible how many different injection tools they have to make a customizable cart. So, the, so here we have an incredible system where I can create a customized card for your end user needs out of the best materials possible.
I think we
So,
were
as an
talking
example,
about I think we were talking about that I think 2 or 3 weeks ago about how many different molds you have that you could make, as you said, like a Lego, that you can configure and make so many different things. And could you, I'm going to say one of the things that I love about this cart, the ability to hold it and spin it 360 degrees right in front of me, even with water in the bucket and have no spillage. I love that feature. I love it so much.
You know what feature I love? I love two new features. So I love the EcoDose feature. I think that is really a great feature for the housekeeping carts. I also love the different configurations, but I really loved an innovation that stemmed out of the really just simply the high need for it during the height of the pandemic, Bruno. You called Dion and I up, and you talked about a prototype and a test of a newly created isolation cart. So I think a lot of people will be interested in that. And it's designed off of and looks a lot like the housekeeping cart. Talk a little bit about the new isolation cart. I think people will really love that in this industry.
yeah. So as we said, it's a Lego system. So when we had the pandemic coming in March, we reached out to our end users and asked them, what is different, what is changing within the environmental systems, the environmental cleaning processes, and we asked Liz, and Liz said, yeah, there's two things happening as we speak from her standpoint of view. One is the ability to disinfect tools easy and effective. And the other one is the upcoming need of isolation room equipment. So, because we have a Lego system, we put our heads together in our headquarters and we asked Liz, what do we need? And she said, there's a lot of need for PPE storages. It needs to be easy to move around. It needs to have a little area where people can take notes. And so, the Lego system allows us to do, again, different configurations. So we had 3 walls, we had 5 drawers, we had an upper level area, we had a side baskets, we had 5-inch swiveling wheels. To Dion's point, these wheels are awesome wheels because they move very easy around. And we created a lockable isolation cart.
Now,
And
these were really great, Bruno, because